Hey guys, it's Ron here. Just wanted to say a few things. Finally got over 100 subscribers. It's pretty crazy. But I'm on my way to my 1 million subscriber YouTube journey channel, or whatever you want to call it. But anyways, I'll give you guys an update with my Corvette. For some or whoever don't know, I own a 2008 Corvette. It's a 3LT 6-speed MPP car, non-Z51. Had the car for a little over 3 years now. It's been great, except last year I did a heads cam, which if you guys know me, have seen my progress. Car makes great power, drives almost like stock. But a couple months after I did that, it started having O2 sensor problems, and not specifically with the O2 sensors, but it was blowing O2 sensors every 400 miles. Sorry, the camera's gonna be moving. I'm just recording on my phone until I get a GoPro like the big guys. But yeah, so the car kept blowing O2 sensors every 400 miles like clockwork, and I'm like, something's not right. So I kind of dealt with it all of last year, and then finally I was able to get the car to Shane, who's the owner of CT Performance. Really nice guy, busy guy, but really nice guy. Just this past Friday, so he could do a, you know, kind of dig into it, because I believe maybe that there was a short somewhere in the wiring harness or something, or the PCM was bad. Because if you guys don't know, O2s basically function. You got a heater circuit that heats up the O2 so it can start reading correctly, and then after that, the heater circuit doesn't really need to do anything else. Well, that's regulated by the PCM that sends like 450 millivolts or whatever to each O2 until a certain temperature. Maybe I'm not all correct about it, but somewhere along those lines, that's what I was able to find with my research. But yeah, so Shane dove into the car Friday night, did the whole electrical diagnosis, no shorts, no wiring harnesses, PCM, everything straight. So he was kind of confused. Well, the one thing that I've seen online, and I don't know if this is true, but this is kind of what we suspect. He says everything checks out except for the three possibilities that it could be: his tune, the O2 sensors, or the style of header. Now, I have Tps Speed headers. They're true long tube header with very long primaries, and the collectors are far back. Unlike Cook's or American Racing headers and some other brands, they have the O2 bung probably almost near, like it's underneath the tunnel. It's far away from the head, versus American Racing and Cook's that keep it probably 10 inches from the head, very short. He believes because the O2 placement plays a massive role once you got heads cam, I guess, like unburnt fuel at idle and not really letting the car heat up, or the O2s heat up fast enough. It's causing the heater circuit to work overtime. Because when I had the Tps Speed headers with bolt-ons, I was on stock cam, and that the fueling, I guess, works differently. So I don't know. Anyways, so that's kind of an update on my car. He's still kind of doing some more testing. He's going to see if he can tweak the tune, but I pretty much told him, you know, they go ahead and take your word for it too. I'm going to order a new set of headers. I'm not going to, you know, I'm going to go with a different brand. So I ordered them. I'm waiting to get them. I'll probably have them middle of next week, and then I'll pick up the car sometime. I'll be installing the new headers and X-pipe. I decided to go with, I think they're TPS, Total Performance Motorsports or whatever headers. I did research. They're pretty much like a Cook's clone. They're American made, all stainless steel. They had good reviews. And for $1,000 shipped, which is crazy because I paid like $780 like 3 years ago for Tps Speed headers. They tuck up nicely. That's one thing I always complained about with Tps Speed. The headers hung low, and even though my car is lowered to the max on stock bolts with a rib cut in the back, I've only scraped twice, but you know, I do drive it carefully relative to, you know, in the conditions of roads here in Michigan. But yeah, so I ordered those headers. Hopefully they'll be here Wednesday. I'm planning to also install Hinson Motorsport engine mounts, because I have the transmission mounts. Phenomenal transmission mounts. I recommend it to any C6 owner. They stiffen up the rear beautifully, especially on a manual car. My motor mounts at 48,000 miles now are pretty much done. I can, you know, vividly feel the the motor rocking back and forth. So I'm looking forward to putting those on. I got the heat shields too, because a lot of people say you got to run them or else they're going to eventually kind of shift in shape, maybe deform and stuff. So my plan is to install them next weekend, along with a few other little suspension mods too. But yeah, besides that, I'm hoping the car is good to go. It's a lot of fun to drive the way it is. I mean, basically 500 wheel and a, you know, 3,100 pound car, because I have base model brakes, lighter than factory wheels, and probably on less than half a tank of gas, the car probably is maybe tipping 3,100 pounds. I'm going to take it to a weigh scale, and you know me, I'm very transparent with all the stuff I do. A lot of the guys that have reached out to me through this YouTube channel know me. I'm a very honest guy. I'll shoot the shit. I don't sugarcoat shit. So I'm just telling you guys that is as it is. So if it is truly the Texas Speed headers, I will tell you guys to stay away from them. Or, you know, if you never decide to do heads cam and maybe just do a blower with headers, Texas Speed are not a bad option for the price. But I think for a couple $100 more, why not, you know, for example, get these TPS headers. And I'll be making a video on that and showing the quality and the install and how nice they tuck up and everything. Because from the pictures I saw online, they tuck up. I mean, it's literally like, I think they basically pretty much copied Cook's. They just took Cook's design and just went to a shop and said, hey, we need replicas of this. So either way, come with a lifetime warranty, 100% stainless steel, American made, you know, I'm all about that. So just wanted to update you guys. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Trying to make some more content for you guys, because I'm a pretty busy guy outside of making YouTube videos, which I really don't do a lot of. But yeah, so you guys have a good one. Hope this is a good update for you.